the respect he garnered from the other legends immediately. To see the way Larry Bird was in the documentary last night talking about him and Magic too.
No,
like Magic was just gloating about this guy.
I'm glad you brought that up. Of course, it's very important because right away the Twitter world today is reacting and to Bird's thing. It's a big deal that Bird saying he was God disguised as Michael Jordan. Okay,
it was the best quote ever.
Now, let me put this in context.
Were you there?
Okay, A, he did say that in the aftermath, in the post-game interviews of that game. I mean, you know, you can go check my story, which is online, by the way, right now. You can go watch it. You read my game story, which I'm very proud of.
I'm doing it right now.
All right. He did. It's right, third or fourth paragraph. Larry Bird, and that was God disguised as Michael Jordan. People think that is when Larry Bird discovered Michael Jordan. That is not the case. Backtrack a year plus. I don't know what, I should have looked this up before we talked, but in the 84-85 season, Michael's rookie year, whenever they made their very first visit to the Boston Garden, Michael's first visit to the Boston Garden. So whether it was this November, December, January, doesn't matter. Whenever that was, you can look it up, okay? They come in, the Celtics, who were better, roll over them for the most part. Michael got, I believe, 29, all right? But it was a very, very impressive
29.
pyrotechnically oriented 29. And Larry Bird that night stunned us all by saying that night, this is the best player I have ever seen, or words exactly to that effect. And we're all going, what? Excuse me? What? Whoa. You know, that Larry Bird declared anointed. He gave his imprimatur, Catholics out there, he gave his imprimatur to Michael a year before the 63-point game. So he was already on board because his preference in those days was he knew the two best players were he and Matt. We all knew that. He had blown by Dr. J 5 years earlier. 5-year career now, the two of them. They're in the same year. 5 years into their career, and suddenly something new arrived to jolt their world. And that new thing was Michael Jeffrey Jordan.